So even if you get in her face, you have to deal with that shield somehow, some way. So she's been really popping up in a lot of compositions lately. And speaking of compositions, we're taking a look at the ones that are coming out right now. And almost locked in the secret that
Right,
was
almost.
banned right there. So we are taking a look at the champions coming, or the rogues coming through right now. The bans,
It's gonna be. I
I
think
don't know
so.
what's happening here, but I
Right,
keep
yeah.
looking at rogues.
I'm just assuming some technical difficulties for the moment, but it seems like we're all ready to go. As it
Could
seems
be
like
a
Chalk
little
is the
bit
first locked in.
Gonna be a
Uh,
little bit of funk coming out from the spectator, since bans are now a part of the game. You know, you can
right.
actually ban in game if you've played ranked since the new update. We've seen some bans come through in the demolition, especially in the ranked scene. Uh, Speaking of the update, a lot of changes. TTK body
Oh
shots
yeah.
do a lot more damage. You know, you can down someone a little bit faster. I think that's going to prevent people from getting too aggressive. You're going to have to play a little
Mhm.
bit safer. You're going to get punished a little bit harder if you're going to overcommit, or maybe, you know, peak an angle a little bit too long. Mac, another character that has just come out, hasn't been picked too often. Maybe not as much as I thought in the strikeouts, just because, you know, a Dahlia Link, you can have two people with armor that regenerates on downs instead of having to actually manually regenerate that armor. You know, the flash ability from him could be huge in the strikeout as well. But demolition, I don't see him replacing as many options as there are already in the compositions, but we'll see moving down the line. Right now, though, Kestrel's on both sides. We'll see a Trench on the defensive side, a Seeker, as well as a Dahlia. There's a Dahlia on the other side, but Cute Hamster, something they've been playing a lot more of is Talon. Right, Turtle banded against them on lockdown last week, or Caterpillar did, excuse me. This time, it's open. They take it.
And a little bit more over on the left-hand side here, sliding along. Great tech to be shown out by the Talon there, using some of the collision to make sure that he can slide right on in and get further, at least towards the bomb side, if anything. Of course, he's watching on the side. They open up the garage and they're trying to push in. They get a couple shots off for their troubles, trying to see if they can fight back, but the bomb will be planted here. No one's really in a position to try and retake this bomb site right now. Flashbang is tossed out. They're still looking for opportunities to push in. They managed to down one. That's one of them down. KingPreNade, but not before they managed to trade things out with SeekOut. Another one-on-one engagement versus the Seeker here. They managed to get the down again. And now we have Washed Up being the next victim here. As this is now a 1-for-1 trade, 3v3, looking more prominent. They will drop down to deal with Washed Up, and they take care of him as well. RocSoldier got knocked, but not out for the count, as he's going to get res by his team.
It was a beautiful plant from them. Very fast, very efficient. They were able to take both sides of the map. And Delena, aka Washed Up Ant, who changes his name every week, ladies and gentlemen. I've said this before. He's done it again. Meanwhile, bomb's still ticking away. Lots of people on that bomb for the defensive side, but the cover from the side of Cute Hamster, too much to handle. They're able to sustain themselves and keep that bomb ticking. Just distract them long enough. But the way Delena was able to use that collision, like you said, to get him further onto the map and take control of that space a lot faster than his opponents. I mean, no one was there from the defensive side. Maybe if they did play A, they have a little bit of a faster rotation back towards that B site, which is where they would guess that they are, because they have three people there. They have a bomb going down already. Nice play from Ink as well to get that rage up, take control of that site before they get the bomb planted. Usually you see the Chalk with the bomb in his hands. That time they allow Dahlia to make this plant while he pushes through.
Right now, it seems a little bit more of the same show, different day. Chuck's trying to push in once again. He does have the bomb. They're watching mid, be peeking around corners, and of course just biding their time. They don't really want to commit to a situation where they know that, especially if they try and go for B again, they're more wary of this situation. The tripwire is out thanks to the trench as well. I mean, it's just overall becoming a little bit more problematic. They want to try and push in here, holding the angle. They go for it. Kestrel pops her drones here, as Dahlia still wants to push in on the side. Chalk has the bomb out and ready, but he's not going to push in. He's waiting for an opportunity for anyone to peek. They're sort of pinned here. Can't quite find their way in to try and take sight.
Yeah, this is excellent defense. This time, they slow the attacking push down. They know exactly what they need to do with their util to prevent them from taking over the site. They push them back, and at the same time, they're being pushed back. They don't have control of small, but at the same time, they're able to sustain themselves, keep that momentum in their favor. And now, everything's starting to get a little hectic.
You know, SeekOut takes out Omi Star as well. So many other players. It's already 2 that's down on the side of LAGR. There's 1 more remaining. Seeker still down. Doesn't seem like he can get the pickup either. It's a 1v2 scenario. Bomb is dropped. Dahlia is still there. Goes for the fight up top, but 2v1 is a little bit harder to deal with in a situation like that. It's too much. Can't have 2 people swinging on you at the same time and expecting to come out of that one on top.
Yeah, it's very interesting to watch how they have a 3v3 inside that garage and they don't end up winning or at least trading out the equal amount. It ends up being a 2v1. Then Talon starts to shift over, come help them out. I like the play from Delena as well, just playing in mid, keeping control of that A site just in case they want to bail on the B site and plant at A. He's there. He has his Talon dart. He's got everything locked down. He's got nice sights on the back of the B defense as well. So it's a great job from Delena just being able to hold this mid and this A side by himself. Now he's going to be contested in Whitlock. That's Drew with the DMR who takes him down.
You know, washed up already. They managed to get rid of 1. Hamster has already won 2 rounds back-to-back, but it's looking a little bit more dire for them right now. Omi Star manages to down 1 and kill the person that he downed. SeekOut is not going to let this one slide as he manages to take another one out, trying to even up the trade here. Of course, it's not even. There's only 2 of them down on the side of Hamster. Make that a 3rd. SeekOut trying to peek around the corner. Manages to get 1. Kestrel still has her ability. They know they're there. They use the drones as well. Doesn't find the shots on the person leaving, but manages to get 1. That's 2 already down. Now Trench comes right back around the corner. He wins that gunfight. SeekOut manages to take care of 3 by himself. Drones around the corner. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful play on the side of Hamster. They take this one 3-0 still and have plenty of rounds in the back pocket.
Yeah, I love that play because he was able to get the 3 kills, but I hate that play because anybody watching this is going to start using that Kestrel gun in my games now, and they're not going to do as great. That's the submachine gun. That's something we don't see. I can't even remember the name of that gun because I don't ever use it. I think it's called the Knight, like like a knight in shiny armor.
Right.
We usually see the Riptide. Look at the Kestrel on the other side from LAGR using the Riptide. That gun, it does what the first part of the name says. It rips, right? But now we're starting to see him come out with a different kind of setup. He's using that submachine gun. He's got some upgrades on it. And that's what she can do and still be able to get as much of her kit because of the amount of money she can gather. 3 downs, she's got $3,000 extra.
The bounce nade manages to find its mark. And of course, they get an opening kill because of that. This is a free bomb site, all things considering, I would assume. They're going to try and rotate, see if they can make it out in time. SeekOut manages to get a down, but gets down in return. This time they manage to rotate around and make sure they can pair with their teammate. Flashbang goes out. Omi Star manages to kill another person, and that's already a 3v1 in a situation where they're trying to rotate. Hamster have managed to lose 3. LAGR have been on top of making sure that they can make these trades work for them. Takes the zip line up. What more is he going to find? Just trying to bait out the shots. They're trying to chase down the chalk, but he's not there. Flashbang uses the pops his ability as well, but even still, doesn't matter how much extra health you get, you're not going to be able to take that one from sweep that one from under the rug of LAGR. They just decided to take their first point in this game.
Much better defense from LAGR. They were able to stay alive, get the picks that they needed. Hamster kind of gave them that round as well. Like you said, they had a free bomb site on B, and the rotation on the defense was shifting more towards that A site. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. The guy with the bomb, aka Chalk, he decided to rotate towards A as well. Didn't plant on B. That means they didn't have position at all because they were rotating to where the defense was already set up. They get another pick off of that. Makes it a 3v1. They're able to come out on top.
Still trying to see what they can do to push it, because they already have any sort of opportunity to try and make this one work for them. But Dahlia eats a couple shots. Nothing too concerning. They're just trying to find their way in more than anything. Doing whatever it is that they can. And just obviously biding their time. They can't quite make it in yet. I know that people are watching, but a bounce nade once again manages to get one down. Drewwhitlock is going to be stopped, but this time there's 2 of them swinging around the corner. They've gained so much space and time to be able to make this work for them. Bomb has already been planted. The one pick led to all of this. Kestrel throws out the Halo drones. What more is there going to be? Tries to push the Seeker, already waiting, trying to do what they can. They're trying to find the picks on the way, but LAGR are doing great with this retake so far. Managed to see him over the wall. They know that he's there. Not going to quite push that one yet. Trying to go for the flashbang before he pushes. It pops. What more will he get? Jumping to see if they can find anything. Washed Up Ant gets down. Chalk pops the ability. And RocSoldier, both of them trying to play ring around the rosy, trying to see if they can peek anything that might provide them any sort of opportunity. He manages to down one, and he is going to take this one. Washed Up Incorporated is going to do his business and make sure that they go up 4-1.
Washed Up Incorporated. I guess that's what it would mean, right?
Right, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but Ink. Oh man, Ink changes his name to Wash Up Incorporated once he left the old squad he was on. What a guy right there. But yeah, Ink made a great play. I mean, he's got the D40 in his hands. He knows he can win this up close battle, especially with the new body shot TTK. He knows that he might have a better chance than that Sahara coming at him. So he does exactly what he needs to do. Just plays a little bit of ring around the rosy. You notice he didn't try and peek him until he knew that even if he loses that gunfight, there's not enough time for him to defuse the bomb. Great play from Ink.
Already Talon throwing out another dart, trying to see what he can find here. Recalls it right back on in, because they're looking for more and more opportunities to try and take this bomb site by B. This time they're force stacking. They want to try and find some sort of way onto the site, but obviously Trench holding garage by himself. Seeker waiting around the corner. They're tossing out Simtexes, everything to try and clear the site. They've pretty much given this up for the most part, as LAGR are ready to play retake. They're looking for any sort of opportunity. They managed to plant the bomb, and of course now they're going to back up. Cute Hamster still waiting. Washed Up Ant and KingPreNade are fighting, already locked in a 1v1. Gronky and Washed Up Ant are going to find 2 downs for themselves, but there's still 2 more members of LAGR remaining. Dahlia tries to roll in, but gets popped by Chalk, and now the smoke's down. Spraying it, trying to see if he can find anybody. RocSoldier's trying to find any sort of opportunity. He downs one, playing around the smoke as best as he can. But when you have too many people spraying the smoke, it's going to obviously be a problem, and make sure that they go up 5-1.
I really like the fact that the trip mine got a kill from the trench there. Not a lot of people, they still, you know, it really hasn't connected in their brain yet that he has trip mines now. You know, it's only been, what, 4 or 5 days since those have been added to his kit. So you still kind of, you know, don't remember it. And Gronky walks around the corner and instantly gets popped by a trip mine there. Gets picked up, though. Nice plays from the attackers that time. They did exactly what they've done to have much success on this B side. They take control of the point, and they take control of small garage. This time a little bit more contested in that small garage, but they're able to get the bomb planted pretty quickly. Didn't even mess around with the A site.
So far, Chalk's trying to find his way back in. Throws out the grenade once again, but pops the ability. This time he's playing even more aggressive, 3-peeking around the corner. Not going to fully commit to that push yet, but he's already in on site. SeekOut is going to get taken down, but KingPreNade already dies. And now they both have to play in garage. Secret Trench, both of them still waiting for any sort of opportunity to find themselves in a better spot. Right now, no one's really been able to plant the bomb. They use the smoke, but they don't feel too comfortable doing it. Flashbang goes down. Washed Up Ink manages to get Drewwhitlock, and now the rest of them are providing a pincer strategy as they manage to take out more. 6-1 for Cute Hamster against LAGR. Man, oh man, it's been kind of hard for them to So LAGR have opted to try and play the retake multiple times, but it hasn't been working out for them. They sort of just let Chalk on site by himself in its entirety. They didn't quite try and stop it at all. I'm not sure exactly what sort of opportunity would you need to try and, I don't know, play a little bit better. Like, it seems like they've been able to take bomb sites so easily. Retake goes well, but they end up losing these fights because of the angles that they're holding in garage, and it's just not working out for them.
Okay, they have a Mac on the team from Frag this time,
True.
Cute Hamster. So I will get to that in a minute. But to go back to what you were just saying, how they were playing on the defensive side, it's okay if they give up the point, right? It's okay if they give up that site with Chalk there. The problem really happened when they downed Frag out, the Kestrel, SeekOut, same person. If you didn't know, Fawn, that's Frag. Okay, we still call him Frag because that's his stream, you know. So if anybody wants to go out there and follow him on Twitter or, you know, watch his stream, then it's Frag out, just so you know. And, you know, he only named himself SeekOut because of Seeker. and he was playing Seeker 24/7. We might see him playing Mac, so he might be Mac out next week. Who knows? Yeah, they gave up sight. That's fine, but they didn't take control of small garage. They got that down on frag, and they just allowed him to be picked up. He wasn't Dahlia Link, so they let them kind of pinch them themselves. They allowed that pincer to come through. They have to be aggressive on one side or the other. They give up sight. They've got to be aggressive on that garage.
It seems like for right now, they're at least 4 stacking B, but the others are going to go to A. They're just pretty much patrolling back and forth. They're sitting 2 to obviously play on the back end, go patrol, see if they can find them either on A site. They know they're not pushing into B too heavily yet, but they are ready. They have a sort of an idea. They toss out the bounce nade, no hit marker. Still just they're pretty much just stacking. They are playing the long con right now. They are waiting.
I like the play too from Mac because he picked up a APS. As his first buy. Trench has 1 with his passive. He'll have 2. They have 3 trophies already. And then on top of that, he's throwing the flashbang up. Did he get anything from that? I don't know. The tricky thing about that flash ability from Mac, for those of you who don't know, it shows you the range. Even as the enemy, you can see the range of it, but walls and different, obstacles in the way can prevent you from getting hit. So he places it on top of the window, thinking that he can get someone hit over that little cement block, maybe even over the tree as well.
As I already tossed out the C4, manages to tag him down to 15 HP, but they planted the bomb at the opposite end of the site. Washed up Ant manages to get 1. Gronky gets the next. Omi Star, RocSoldier, both of them down. As they're now trying to play post-plant. LAGR are struggling to really hold on to this. They're going to set up the anvil shield and make sure that they stick that defusal. I don't think there's any way for them to make it back onto site in any way, shape, or form. They down 1, but they lost the round. 7-1 as Cute Hamster has a tremendous lead over LAGR.
Excellent play from the defense. They stayed patient. You saw the difference between their defensive pistol round and all the defensive rounds from LAGR, right? There were so many times where Cute Hamster would go towards B. They'd get sight for free. This time, LAGR wasn't able to get sight for free. They weren't able to get small garage for free either because that alleyway is being shut down. 3 of them hanging out on the window between sight and alley. That really stops the attacking progression because they don't want to push through that. They don't have smokes. They probably bought more lethals than smokes on the attacking side for that pistol round. Now it's going to be very difficult for them, especially not being able to win the round or get as many down, so they don't have as much money.
That's for right now. Like things are trying to work out for them. Mac once again set up on B. You have 3 trophy systems.
4 trophies.
It looks like about to be a 4th. Yeah.
5 trophies. Oh my goodness.
So
look at this.
There
Hitting the bullet matrix.
Absolutely wonderful. KingPreNade manages to get washed up ink though. So I wouldn't really spend too much time celebrating right now, but we do love to see a B site locked down in its entirety. 5 trophy systems.
Man, imagine Anvil in there too. 7 trophies. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at what I've done. My name is Trench, and I'm all about the APSs.
My goodness.
Look at that. 1 just stopped. They can literally sit here for like 4 more grenade throws.
That's true.
All 3 of them. This man, if you're LAGR and you watch this VOD back, you've got to be insanely upset. Grenade comes through. That doesn't do anything. We are literally watching. I mean, Pretty Hair's got to be having a field day if he's watching this right now.
Oh, absolutely.
That's Pretty Hair's new favorite emote. And when you see a brawlic guy like Mac doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Gronky watched him managed to even get 2 at the end on the tail end of that. When you got 5 trophy systems, there's not much you can really do to clear the site, but they're clearing house here as they try and move in. LAGR has 1 member remaining, tosses out more of the barbed wire, but that's going to be all she wrote for now. 8-1 is how Cute Hamsters.
Oh, look at that. Ink coming out with the Ronin.
Yeah, and then there's the fixture.
We're going to see the Mac from Drew. I like that pick right there. Seeing Mac with a Dahlia as well. Usually you're going to see a Dahlia link with the Kestrel and Strikeout because she can also earn extra money on her downs. Keep that Kestrel alive too because she's a very attack heavy, a very offensive character. But you might see the Dahlia linked to this Mac. Keep him alive. Keep that LMG in the fight. It gains accuracy while you shoot. Plus his flashbang can come up huge on windward with these big open areas where the objectives are. And she can also gain armor when she downs someone. So 2 people with 125 health.
Already, it seems like obviously on the other side, you have the vice versa of that. Instead of having more armor, you have more survivability. You have more of an opportunity to snowball on the side with Cute Hamster. I mean, you have that Kestrel passive. You get an extra 1,000 money when you down someone. And so both Dahlia and Kestrel will have plenty of money in the back pocket if they do manage to snowball this out of control. It'll be stronger coming into the next round as well.
First objective will be in the bar on that left side of the map, normally where the A site is on demolition, or a little bit, a little bit away from where that would normally be. But here we are, a couple shots coming out from both sides. Objective has been capped by Cute Hamster as they start to tick away with it.
SeekOut already manages to get one. They're playing the corner here.
Using the submachine gun with her once again, too. I'm surprised.
Yeah, using that SMG. But I mean, hey, you mentioned it before. Maybe it is the factor. You're looking at that fire rate. You're looking at that recoil, being able to control that a little bit easier. The SMG with those that body shot increase means that the TTK goes up and forces everybody else to play slower because you're not as reliant on having to hit those headshots to win that trade. It's more so about the fire rate than anything, right? So maybe it is the SMG that is really the conversational topic here about how strong it could be. They're pushing the corner around here by card. They managed to get good shots. KingPreNade, Omistar, Drewwhitlock, 3 down. And now RocSoldier is the next one on the menu. He's torn apart too, as they have lost an exorbitant amount of life on the side of LAGR. Drewwhitlock manages to at least down one, and they get the kill on Washed Up Ant, but even still, it's 6-12 right now, with Cute Hamster still having control over the objective.
Yeah, and look at how far away outside of this objective that they are playing. They usually, you don't usually see this, and I love this from this team, Cute Hamster right now. It shows that they have actually been practicing strikeout, no matter how much they don't want to or they don't like it, neglect that fact. And they're here. They've been practicing. Look how far out from it they are playing this zone. You've got 2 in mid, and Ronan able to quickly shift between this backside with Fixer to the middle where the wagon is, or market, whatever you want to call it. Flashbang comes up. You can shoot that and destroy it if you want. Takes a couple bullets, but he's going to manually activate it. It doesn't look like anybody will be flashed from that, hiding behind the wall.
It's already 1 done so far. Washed Up Ink manages to get Drewwhitlock, but there's only 2 remaining on the side of LAGR. They down another one, and every single situation just ends up with a trade. They're all the way in the spawn, hunting for their last target. RocSoldier on the run, trying to get out of this unfortunate situation, seeing if he can at least get to the point, see if he can get any sort of touch, and see if he can reclaim the objective, even if it's for a moment, even if he doesn't live longer, he'll at least be able to get a little bit of extra.
Yeah, 1 versus 14. You don't get to say that very often. Drones come out, but Delena quick steps to the right side and is able to win the gunfight as well. Whew, pretty tough round there for LAGR, man. Only able to get 6 kills overall. It's tough. It's tough, man. That's the sour side of strikeout. You can see very dominant matches or very dominant rounds like that as well. There's no comeback mechanic, it's not like other games. You don't get more money because you lost, nothing of that nature. So you're going to be at a huge disadvantage coming into this because you only have 6 kills. You don't have as much money in the bank. Meanwhile, you've got a Kestrel on the other side who's probably rolling in the Scrooge McDuck right now, just diving into a vault full of gold.
Exactly. It seems like right now, as the next round starts, like I said, people start to snowball. You have an even better opportunity, especially when you're linked up with Kestrel. That extra money goes a long way. Just like the first kill does, it secures the capture on the objective. They drop down, death from above, as they manage to find one after the next. Omistar, Drewwhitlock, KingPreNade, all 3 of them down and out. That's 3 lives gone as Cute Hamster want to keep this momentum. They're already pushing forward. What more is there to be able to take a few more extra lives at the most? RocSoldier, KingPreNade, both of them down. One of them killed. Omistar manages to get downed as well. Drewwhitlock got 1 down, but it doesn't matter because he gets picked right back up almost instantly. This is what most people will call in the biz a spawn trap. Can't quite get out of their spawn as they're eating so much damage. Kestrel's just waiting up above and lowering anyone that might be unfortunate enough to walk her line of sight. 15-5 just as the round starts. Cute Hamster keeps this momentum.
Oh, man. 14 respawns for Cute Hamster. Means only 2 kills for the side of LAGR. And yeah, like you said, the spawn trap, that's what we call it, and that's what's happening here. It's difficult to break out of this. We do see KingPreNade finally make it to the objective. Throws a Molotov right on the ground there, the Incend, but SeekOut is still able to find the kill. And Ant still finds another one as himself, shooting someone who's immune but doesn't care. Keeps the Ego Chow alive. Finally pokes away. And LAGR on their last member. Make that their last man standing. Will be a Mac. Ultimate comes out. No flash. And now the chase down from Cute Hamsters coming through. He knows it's over. Looks like he's just going to jump off the map, head to the next round.
Got another round in the bag for Cute Hamster. There's one more left available for the Team LAGR to try and see if they can do anything to catch themselves back up. Cute Hamster are still in control. They've been in the driver's seat since last map on Favelas. Now they're here on Windward, leading a 2-0 lead against LAGR. All they literally need is one more round, but it's kind of hard to do that when, once again, you have a situation that allows them to sort of snowball out of control, and it seems like the momentum can't really be taken. Hopefully LAGR can try and find some sort of weakness for them right now.
Yeah, it's tough, especially when that snowball comes through. It's very hard for you to be able to group up. And, you know, the way Cute Hamsters is playing, they're not letting off of the gas pedal. They're not allowing them to group up. You know, that's an even larger part. Yeah, you can try and group up all you want, but when a team is not allowing you to do it, just pushing into your spawn, not letting go of the gas pedal, it's looking like the Autobahn, and you've got 4 cars,
right?
You know, from Cute Hamster just heading at you.
No, man, it seems like it's been
looking like a Lamborghini commercial right now.
Exactly. I mean, like this is a free. It seems like almost a free win for Cute Hamsters so far. They trade things out 1-for-1. SeekOut is down, but they're even still trying to push. Maybe being a little bit too aggressive. Hold on, I may have cursed it a little bit. They get downed, and they manage to even up the score here. Here we go. It's 10-11. This is what we love to see. We love to see the fight. We love to see the fight back. Don't just let them take it for free. They've captured the objective, and now LAGR, for the first times in this set, have seemed like they are more in control than they were beforehand. I'm looking forward to how the rest of this round will go.
Yeah, we're back to that round 1 objective as well. So maybe they just understand what they need to do on the side of the bar to hold it a little bit better. But you see the difference in the hold styles here. When they kind of play a little bit more defensively. They're giving so much space to Cute Hamster right now, as opposed to when Hamsters were able to hold this objective. They were holding the opposition all the way out through mid. So now the kills are coming through. Delena finds one. Can he find a second one? No, sir. Breaking them down to half. Flashbang went up from the Mac. Didn't hit anybody from what I could tell. And now, more kills being traded out on the objective. Omistar finally gets behind that bar.
But for right now, Cute Hamster are managing to retake the site very well. Omistar goes down. They've managed to clean sweep them, dust their hands off. They're back in control of the driver's seat. Body slides right on through, if anything, but the grenade is still ready to go. Tosses it out, but they're still killing so many. A beautiful nade manages to lower things, at least the bar for a comeback potential for LAGR for at least a little bit more. There's more life left. Dahlia pushes one. She gets one. RocSoldier manages to get the down. Omistar manages to clean up. 2 lives remaining on the side of Cute Hamster. What more is there? As LAGR's waiting around the corner, Cute Hamster are now in control of the objective, but there's only 1 life left. 4 members remaining. Beautiful nade once again. Washed Up Ink manages to get one, but they trade things out 1-for-1. 2 of them are down. SeekOut gets another and manages to get 2. Scratch that. He gets the rest of them, and that's going to be all she wrote for LAGR for